Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to continue on with my S.G.A or S.G.A stuff. There's another video of him. It's on his spin moves, I guess. So we're going to break that down. I'm going to go on to LBJ next, the King, LeBron. And I want to just see some shit about him. Kind of see what, like, you kind of know what his shit is, but we'll do, yeah. I'm hating this black trim. When I went to go edit it on my other shit, I was like, oh yeah, that's nasty. So I'm gonna just fix this up. Let's get it. Let's go. And also, sorry, thanks for everyone starting to watch and shit. It's mad.
There's Alexander. McCollum staying with him. Spins, gets inside, left-handed off the glass. Oh, what a sleuth.
So quickly, real quick. This move is one of my favorites too. You're gonna make him go to one side and then use his body to spin off of it. I said it in one of my other videos. It was the Rosen video. That you should figure out what type of defender is guarding you, and if they're physical, use that to manipulate them. And so what I mean by that is, if it's a bigger, stronger defender and he plays rough on you because he can't stay in front, or he can stay in front and he just wants to try and push you everywhere, you'll be able to feel his body and which way he goes, and then that way you can spin off of him like the opposite way. So S.G.A goes left, he cuts him off, it's McCollum I think, and then he just spins off of him. The hard part is to finish underneath the big at the end.
McCollum staying with him. Spins, gets inside, left-handed off
That's
the
tough.
Oh, what a sleuth. We have a timeout.
Well, they're influencing him to his right, but he gets back to his left, spins,
Up
beautiful left hand off the glass.
There for another two.
So, Nick, what we've seen is that Trey get a chance to be able to go uncontested down for that runner. How important is it for him to be able to have, you see a nice S.G.A foot. He started to knock down a...
Dwayne Wade's got a crazy dunk like that on that Afro guy. I don't know what his name is. This is nice. He manipulates the defender, but he gets a screen over the young man. He gets a screen over him, in and out. Then when the big has to switch on him quickly, he rolls and spins. He goes to the center space that his big creates.
He started to knock down a couple of shots early, and now he's able to get down in the lane. But we watched this play here with Alexander. Goes up over a Congo to throw that one down in traffic.
Tied up at 34 here. Right at 2 minutes remaining.
Trying to say just because they came back to sea level. Oh, what a spin move.
You get the rebound, you get a stop. This is tough here, man. You got to watch, man. Look at this. That nice little spin there. We go with a guy named Earl the Pearl Monroe. Man, he had a spin like that was deadly.
Deadly.
Some determination right there.
Oh, you can go to him on the block. He's a fabulous scorer on the block.
You're talking about Luka.
It's hard, man, because as a defender, I was about to give a tip that if one of their favorite moves is to spin and go the opposite way, don't try and meet them. Come back, slide. Do what Marcus Smart does. Don't try and just slide straight over because you're gonna foul them. Just drop back, because once they rotate off, they're not gonna spin off and shoot like it. There's a footwork that keeps them balanced, and they're not going to do that. They're going to spin and keep going forwards. It's just like a downhill move. So instead of doing that, instead of trying to just slide them and cut them off and getting a foul, drop back like a step, half a foot, and then slide to the whatever way they're spinning to, and catch them there.
Spinning and being in the bucket. The same thing just happened for S.G.A.
Yeah, S.G.A, it's the long arms that bailed him out right here. Great defense by Maxey. Not a lot you can do.
No shoe. So there, Tim Hardaway did that perfectly. He dropped down instead of trying to slide over and guard him, and he contested, but S.G.A must have long arms.
In a crowd. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous Alexander. Bruce Brown is on him. And that's a nice
That's so easy.
Steph gets Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the switch. Shea right to the rim to put it up.
The lane and makes plays and using his physicality to finish. And, oh goodness.
Look at that pirouette and score another.
The cool part about that move is if you do it correctly, when you spin, you can kind of use your momentum to make it look like your arms are in your body space and use your arms to throw people off you. Shaq used to do it. Bigs used to do it quite often. Nowadays, not many bigs are that strong to do it. And then you can just, if you can, dunk straight on top of them.
26th in the league, and yet Oklahoma City.
And it won't be a charge.
And they're perfect as Gilgeous-Alexander, the #1 driver in the NBA. Finally, this second quarter able to get to the basket. And granted, it looked like a couple little mid-range jumps.
24 points in 23 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Gilgeous-Alexander, point game. You see his eyes open up. Anybody not named Lou Dort defending him. Oh,
That's tough.
From the field, here's Shea attacking S.G.A, man, a foul.
That's what I was talking about. See how he uses his arm to kind of extend out onto the defender and kind of make distance between him and his body, but also get the defender off balance with his arms. And it's kind of, if you were static, that's a charge, but because he's doing a spin at the same time, it's harder. I think it's harder for the ref to like notice the physicality, or maybe they just accept it more.
You see him going right through spinning. These are trees down there. He's strong enough to get the ball with the finish with a three.
If you see his arms. Oh shit. There we go. So use the arms there. Boom.
You see him going right through spinning. These are trees down there. He's strong enough to get the ball with the finish with a three-point opportunity.
That'll be a goaltend.
And this is what you have to do. Make it do what it do, baby. Just dance with the basketball.
The mid-range. Really trying to push the pace. S.G.A. spins.
That's tough.
Turnovers per game as a defense this season, but it's not been with wild aggression. It's just been by being in their spots.
City has taken a lead.
So if you notice, they anticipate his moves quite often. So what he does like a pound dribble that pushes it out in front of him. And I guess because he's majority of the time faster than his defender, they slide over a lot more. It's not the physical defenders that he does it on mostly. More of the ones that can't stay in front of him. And then when they slide over to stay in front of them because they over anticipate, he then manipulates them and spins the other way. So you as an offensive player, if you pick up that you're faster than your guy, use that and do that slow pound dribble to the whatever side you want and spin the opposite way. Because if they have to over anticipate, they will, and they'll jump early, overplay the game, and then you have an easier spin to the opposite side. Just remember, if you do that in a crowded position, the help man on the opposite side will probably stick his hand in there, and majority of the time it's like a chest. It's like they put their hand into your chest or low. They don't try and block it up high. So if you do that, kind of hold the ball up or curl it to your body and spin with the ball close to your chest.
Lead stays at 2. Gordon Hayward back on the floor, replacing McDaniel.
Tough.
Didn't start the season in the starting lineup. Had to improve his defense to get on the floor in the starting lineup. That has happened here. So they're 11 consecutive. Shea, series of
See what I mean?
providing offense for the Nuggets, now with 15. Shea, tough spin, rugged drive. Times before finally coming off as S.G.A. spins away from Allen.
There's one of those ones. This is one of those ones where I said he uses his body and extra strength to get the defender off of him. It usually, if you're static, it's a charge, but because he's moving downhill, it doesn't look as physical. That's a lot of push, man. Last one.
Good defense.
So that was Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown had him pinned, and he tried to do it there, but Jaylen Brown slid. See how it was almost a charge if Jaylen Brown didn't push him first. Anyway, that's I'm gonna jump off S.G.A and go over to LeBron next now. Thank you for watching this. Please leave some comments down below. I noticed a couple of people got triggered or had opinions on the is it Caitlyn girl, the bucket from Iowa, not Iowa State. I appreciate your comments and appreciate your attention to detail, and keep giving me that type of information because I appreciate it a lot. Thanks.